'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The medals were hung by the podium with care, in hopes that Caleb Dressel soon would be there. The coaches were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of test sets danced in their heads. And Ledecky in her goggles, and I in my cap, had just settled our brains for a post-practice nap. While out on the deck arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the blocks I dove like a flash, tore off my goggles and took off my cap. The moon on the breast of the now frozen pool gave a luster of midday to objects below. Only to what wondering my eyes did appear but a miniature trophy of 8 fast Olympians, with a coach who showed me he was sure though. In a moment I knew he must be Todd DeSorbo. More rapid than gators his swimmers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Kalish, now Walsh, now Wyatt and Curzon, on Douglas, on Fink, on Smith and Bacon, to the top of the blocks to push off the wall. Now sprint away, sprint away, sprint away all, and leave that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle mount to the sky. So into the pool the swimmers they flew, with mesh bags full of equipment and Caleb Dressel too. And then in a twinkling I heard by the pool the splishing and splashing of each little stroke, as I drew in my head and was turning around. On the deck, Coach DeSorbo came with a bound. He was dressed in red, white, and blue from his head to his foot, and in his clothes were all wet with water it was put. A whole bunch of sets he had written on his board, and he looked like a man ready to win an award. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were roses, his nose like a cherry. His stern mouth was drawn up in a smirk, and the paper in his hands was white as snow. The tip of his marker he held tight in his teeth, and the main set encircled on the board like a wreath. He had a broad face and a very large trophy that the team held with pride like a sign of victory. He was loud in communicating, a good swim coach, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself, a wink of his eye and a twist of his head. Soon he gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work. Then he gave the swimmers their set, then turned with a jerk. And putting his hat on top of his head, he gave a nod. Across the deck he went. He spoke to his swimmers and gave a whistle, and away they flew down like the down of a thistle. But I heard him explain, ere they dove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night."